dance. You make my heart beat super fast. You lift me up, you make me laugh. Baby, you're the best I ever had. You're the best I ever had.
minutes left. Still, both sides could win this. Absolutely perfect. Das Bauwolf kommt rein, 2 MGs, Peekaboo, Cribable. Es ist ein Gemetzel.
Look at the carnage. My goodness.
The HCA Majors is back for yet another round tonight. TL against Gary's OnlyFans and Void over on Utah Beach. 38 Infantry Division are taking on the 82 AD in St. Marie de Mont. But we are here in the hot seat to take a closer look at tonight's game. 116 Greyhounds battling against WTH over at St. Marie de Mont. Kick off in just about 20 minutes time. There is a 30-minute delay. So from this moment here, you should only be waiting 20 minutes. Now, we saw 116 play last weekend. You might have seen WTH on a different stream last weekend against Raptors and DC. But how will tonight go? Big rivals. There's going to be a big pressure on the win from both teams here. Who will come out victorious? We are very, very close to starting a game. It's going to be an absolutely epic, tight, tough game. Ooh, who is going to come out on top? Now, 116 next week, they do have Raptors and DC. The Raptors and DC did lose to WTH last week with a 4-1. It was about 2 to 3 minutes before the game finished, before WTH took that extra point to make it a 4-1. So it was a tough game for them, but they did come out victorious. Whether 116 and Raptors and DC, whoever will win that one, but again, another great team, tough one opponent next week for Greyhounds. On the flip side, WTH do have 38 Infantry Division. They are playing 82 AD on Utah Beach right now, on Garthnix's stream over at Utah Beach. So WTH will be certainly looking at that game to see how 38 got on. But it's all about tonight. It's all about the Greyhounds and the Wolves. Just trying to get into the server now before we go any further. Don't see the server up just yet. I'm going to keep a close eye on that one before we go. But before we do, let's have a little look at who are playing, or who is playing tonight. Let's have a little look at the lineup. For 116 Greyhounds, it is going to be Botto Rock leading the game tonight, taking charge in the commander's seat. We don't know who is playing, but we'll have a little look when we get into the game, and we'll have a quick look at who is on their side. No names wanted to be mentioned on this game, which is absolutely fine. So everyone is currently unknown, but we do have the WTHs. Let's have a little look. Oscar for the Axis, for the WTH, leading the battle here with Bubblebeard, Toch, Sergeant Rico, Harris, Jockey Dancer, Kugu, Obrit, Crusader, Stony, Savin, Captain Benfield, Bohemian Cynic, Heidi, Frutan, Duba, Torfisk, Rhinout, Mevans, Bertus, Luke, Chronic, Incognito, Vudia, Satchel, Blank, Gates, Vicox, Jimbo, Bizoy, Wild Bill, House Gangster, Sitch, Alex, Reformed Gamer, Godfella, Enormous, German, Starlord, TLA, Crowd Killer, Curious George, Jag Dooglebucks, Imalo, Byram, Valde, Calf Babe, and Campo. A few recruits are there, so we'll see how they are going to get on in tonight's competitive game. That's a strong lineup for the WTH. That is very, very good. We see some good tankers, some good shooters. But how will Oscar take the reins in tonight? I personally haven't seen Oscar in a commander seat. We've always seen Heidi. So for me, since that, it will be the first time I've seen Oscar leading a charge. So I'm quite excited to see that. We do have Botterup, Oscar, and Chronic joining later after the game to have a little talk about the game and what went well and what didn't, and how they think the next upcoming weeks in the HCA will go. Let's have a little quick look if the server is up yet. But real strong, good defensive players there. Also attacking. I think we are up. This is fantastic. Let me have a quick little... Yes, I am currently loading up, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, let's have a little look at the map. How will it go? How will it go? Greyhounds, as the allies, will be from the top in the blue. WTH, as the axis, will come from the red. The three main points on the left, dugout. In the middle, AA network. And on the right, Piers Farm. And out of the three, I do not think Piers Farm is the most wanted. AA network and dugout is probably the more favourable ones out of the three. Dugout, for us as viewers, it is a good one to have. But I think AA network, in personally, I think that that's the best point for us to watch. In terms of playing, I'm not sure. I do think they might want dugout, purely because you've got that southwest area that you can kind of defend on. AA network is very easily able to push into, especially from the wheat field on each side. Piers Farm does favour the axis though, not so much the allies because of that strong straight narrow road and the wide flanks that they have to do. So we'll see. But again, points are very, very important here in what would be the second or the fourth point that they need to attack or defend. But let's have a little look. Just making sure that I'm fully in the game now. I am up and admin cam is working. Fantastic. Right. Let's have a little look at the dugout. So on the orange in the kind of like diamond shapes, that's where I'm expecting the garrisons to be from both sides. Right up in the left corner where we can see just about here, one in a sort of like graveyard rubble kind of cover in between this like big mansion that they've got, or stable. Down on the right side of Hugo's behind the trio of buildings, and on the left side behind a bush. That's where I'm expecting, because there's not much areas that they can cover the garrison. For sure, the WTH will be taking the red areas here. They are the main areas that they want to be pushing into the point from that angle. On the flip side, so will 116. They will have to take over those two buildings and push even more further, even up to the trenches here. I think whoever can get closest to those trenches will be able to take that left side, or very much hold that left side of the map. That narrow road up into dugout is going to be a very tight angle for RT. So RT hitting right here, and preferably on this road, if not inside of the building yard. 116 will definitely want to get up into the side of these houses here, because that is a good flanking area from either team. If you want to defend or attack it, this is crucial area to hold. You can put a garrison, you can put OPs up, and you can just feed the point. Tanks? Tanks are definitely going to get on top of this hill that we can see roughly around here. They are going to push there, and I'm assuming one of the tanks will kind of stay wide near the trio, just in case anything pushes or any infantry pushes. It's going to be quite easy for them to take out. They've got a good angle kind of hitting that road there. There's a few angles that they can watch out for, so it's going to be a good one for them. But on the flip side, the WTH's tank will go far wide. There is a big bush that they can kind of hold in and hide behind. As long as they got infantry on the other side of it, that they don't allow enemy troops come up and satchel the bush, it could work for them, because they've got a good angle for them to attack onto dugout. One, I do think will go quite aggressive and get into the point. That is 3 points towards the cabin point, and that will be able to hold. And especially if they get an angle on that road into dugout, it will be good for either team that they can hold. So that's how I think dugout will go. Now, AA network, let's have a little look. AA network is going to be a bit more of a bloodbath. And I think this is the one that we want. This is the one. Huge wheat field from both teams to push into over here. I'm not expecting RT to be landing in the wheat field, because it's quite a huge area that they need to cover. But definitely they'll be looking towards that road here, or just underneath AA network from each team on the RT hits. Both teams will be looking to hit that west side of the buildings where the joint crossroads or the multi crossroads are there. That's going to be important for either team against whether you're defending or attacking that major point. Tanks, we always see a tank battle up in and around here, so that was going to be good to see. I'm expecting definitely a tank over there. Just having a little look. We are at 71 players now, so everything is all good. Let's, in terms of garrisons as well, regardless of if it was dugout or AA network, we are going to see a garrison in this particular area, because that can again feed up this main road and into the trio crossroads. I'm expecting a far one from the right side nearish Piers Farm, that they can use those big wheat fields and straight in onto the point with pretty much ease. You know, they've only got one major crossroad that they can get over to before they're back in safe in the wheat field. Both teams, whoever takes this, whether it's WTH or whether it's 116, will have to be keeping an eye on the wheat field. It is so dangerous. Throw some smoke in there, maybe even airhead, and that should be safe. But both teams are extremely experienced here, so I'm sure that they have worked that out. and will be considering that in the game ahead. Let's have a little look at Piers Farm. Now, Piers Farm, probably not the best one that teams want, especially 116 Greyhounds being the Allies, being a point that does not favourite them at all. They have to go wide. They have to go wide, down the wide flank, where 116 WTH will be knowing that for sure. Even in public games, you know that they're going to come down here. They also have to go wide because they can't cross the open field, so they're going to be in the weak field. So therefore, I'm expecting either team to be in and around AA network to get some sort of garrisons up or some points that they can kind of feed into the point. But on the flip side, they are going to have some dummy players that will push straight into Piers Farm down the road, just so that there is no one from WTH that pushes out down Piers Farm. Because if you leave that flank open and you've got the next point, which will be Rue de la Gare, it's not looking good. So both teams need to flank on this particular point, but also need to be fighting head on head down the main road. Speaking of the main road, tanks, I am expecting 116 to have a tank in and around the northwest side of the point, over around here, and also on the far right side, northeast side, where you can just kind of tuck it around the corner, maybe even in behind a wall or in and around a building, and that does give you a decent angle on Piers Farm there. WTH will probably look to flank as well with their tank on the side of the road, so that no tanks can come up in the main road. So they'll be looking at, and they might even also bring one just plonked in the middle of the road, or maybe just off to the side in case one comes on the right side. That point there is very tactical out of the three. In my eyes, I think you do have to have a great sense of tactical awareness and coordination to get Piers Farm. We will see. Now, it's gonna be good. It is going to be good. Let's have a little look at the map now. We are on 98 players here. So we are actually going to jump straight into the game. And we're going to watch the game from here. Double checking everything is all good. We look like we're ready. Okay, we're hearing everything. Everything is all good. So let's use this time to see who the 116 players are for tonight. Danot, Black Shooter, Belos, Mick Hayes, Benji, Floran, Tillis, Chris, Mike, Feet Tony, HB, Zark, APK, Cav, Kyle, Bernard, Rock himself, Indy, RP4, Wallentubi, Bluminka, Sir Kartoffel, PKX, Vuk, Rude, Rita Rulad, Monkey, Giovanni, Chill Music, Easy, Cabaros, Maynard, Kummer, Mansua, Alex, Mirk, Weltmeister, Rhino, Tank Top, Tints, Chesk, Salat, Ilu, Calgon, Offenman, Gecko, Redgun, Cadaver, Rambo, GT. So we have definitely seen some of those players there before. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Kickoff should be any time now. 99 players in the game. Let me just double check if anything is being said in the chat. Okay. We are getting almost ready for kickoff. Keep an eye on that chat. Map change in 30 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, go and grab that drink. Go to the toilet. Go do whatever you need to be, because I have a feeling that this will go all the way to full time. WTH taking on 116 over at St. Marie de Mont. Let's keep an eye on this. I'll see you in the game. We are back. Who have we got? Trying to find my... Where is he? Okay. And away we go. Piers Farm for the point here. Let's have a quick look. So we've got the fields, the hamlet, Piers Farm, cattle sheds, and the barn. It's absolutely fair beyond belief over here. Having one on the right side, down on the right side for WTH, then in the middle for their second point, then over the right side again for both teams. 116 are looking at their left as their first, then over in the middle, and then the middle point will be Piers Farm. How the game will go with Piers Farm, it is definitely going to be a tight one. It's definitely going to be a bloodbath over here at Piers Farm. The biggest question is who is going to take the point first. Ooh. Will it be WTH or will it be 116? The barriers are down in just 45 seconds. Then we see arty kills, bazookas, satchels, melee kills, headshots, bombing runs, stukas, and maybe some great tank play. Whew. Absolutely brilliant. Five, 3, 2, 1. Barriers down. We got APK and a tank coming down. Two tanks, one on the right, one on the left. transport truck pushing as well. And another tank truck and supply truck coming up on their left. Let's have a look at see what WTH have got. RT. Oh, that was tank shooting already down the main road. Hopefully no one goes down there for the tanks. Brutan, Star-Lord. Tank. Supply truck. And the tank was already down for 116. WTH not having the best of starts. What a hit. We were talking about that wide tank going already. And that is an absolutely great start for 116. Gecko and APK looking for that wide shot already. Standout pushing Bayram. Who's it going to be? Bayram comes out on top. That's the first kill. But 116 has got the first vehicle kill of the day. Chronic is about to hit into the RT. Chronic is down. Wide flank from WTH. The point should comfortably go to 116. Oh. We are seeing absolutely everything here. 116 not even letting go of the fire button. Heidi wants to push. More RT down. Harris is flanking through that wheat field with Feet Tony in his way. Alex and Monkey against Curious and Blank. Curious George takes that one. Mansell throws a grenade though. Blank looks like he might be pushing on the side, but Miek is watching ever so slightly. Blank just missed that tank shot there. Have a little look at how this map is planning out already. We are talking about the 116 having to use that wide flank there. Rhino absolutely not letting go of his MG bullets. Monkey pushes, Calgon pushes. However, WTH are so close to Piers Farm, but not anymore. Absolutely fantastic RT hit there. Chronic is in the buildings. Let's have a little look as he pushes in. Oh, he took a few hits, but he's able to bandage. Cab wants to get closer. Chronic split in half there. Absolutely dangerous start. Tank's getting hit. You can just see where Tank Sup is. He looks like he's just repairing the tank there. Satchel goes down on the corner. APK gets a shot on German tank. But in comes the 3. Look at that. Schmidt Case is there in the building. Both tanks alternating when they go in and when they get hit. One tank on the main road. Looks to me like it was just an AT cannon. Kugu, Alex, Zakatov. Kugu goes down. We'll have a look at that western side just in a minute, but Schmidt-Hayes looks like he wants to have a little look. Benfield might be the victim. No, Heidi gets the kill. Now, we were saying earlier about this AA network needing to be in the occupation hand of whoever wants to get that point or even defend it. And it looks like this is going to be a battle. We've got Toch against Rap there. Toch is trying to catch. And he does. Jockey, Bubblebeard. We've got Caver on the right. Where we might see... No, I was going to say some trench warfare, but Bubblebeard goes down. Jockey will go down as well. Jockey survives. He's got Zark in front, which is a great killer. One of the top shooters in the seasonal that we just had. And there we have just seen it. Now, we knew Piers Farm was going to be a bloodbath. It has been nothing shy of that so far. Torfisk is here. APK looks like he wants to come around the corner. Torfisk goes the other way. Satchel on the building. That looked like to be a 116's. Blank will need to get his players around here, but with a tank just sitting there, it is going to be extremely difficult. Artie hitting it as much as possible. Now have a look at this. 116 has got a 75 up into Piers Farm. We've got a Panther, one of them, two tanks actually. We're seeing a bombing run, and it goes over the tank. I will check to see if that goes down. It's not the best bombing runs from Oscar, but I think it was there just to kind of damage that tank, and it certainly has. I also think it's only one player left in here. I think two of them just went down. No, it was two defending it there from the OP. But it looks like it's about to push. Let's have a... It is wounded already. He's got the direction right. Frutan's doing his best to try and repair it. TLA takes out the OP. One more hit and the German tank is down. It goes into cover. Now this is promising for WTH. All of the players are down. No one's in the point. I'm not seeing a garrison. TLA is marking that tank, but he goes... Just look at the game, guys. Absolutely looking at it. Arty, tank shots, grenades. It's all happening. A double arty hit. Benfield takes out Velos. APK, what is he up to? Is he looking just to try and wait for the point and then satchel? We've seen it before. What's Frutan? Frutan's just abandoned in, but Gecko is on the opposite side. And Frutan's down. But have a look at this. This is what we need, and this is what we're saying. A brave tank can make the big difference. Calf Babe and German looking for a garrison, but doesn't see anything. It should go down very, very shortly. There it is. It was so promising for WTH. Another flare gun going up. Absolutely a great addition to the Hell Let Loose game. Let's have a little look over towards Hamlet. Are we seeing 116 out here just yet? We are. Maynard, Zark and Schmidt-Case behind. Mevins is here, Rhino and the Bertus. Chronic is back on the defense. And one hits Maynard. Schmidt-Case is on the right though. Rhino's down. This is not looking good. This is absolutely not looking good. Schmidt-Case, he's the garrison. Oh, no. Oh. Schmidt-Case for 116, taking down the garrison over here at the Hamlet. We are defending, or just about here. Bertus in the MG. Oscar's here. Schmidt-Case is looking for any other OPs. Take a drink, guys, because this is intense. Oscar and Monkey running side by side. What will Oscar do? He doesn't know, but he's got infantry. 2 players on his left as he comes out. Velos might catch him. He doesn't, but Oscar looks. No one there yet. We are defending this for now. Can we get any infantry over at Pierce Farm? Benfield and Kugu, their teams are trying their best, but 116 doing a fantastic job so far. Frutan with the double kill. We're seeing a little bit of a cap there, but WTH capping it back. Heidi's also here. Not anymore. It is looking like the Hamlet will be the one that we need to look at for a bit. Oscar all alone in the center of the point. Starlord wants to get back. Stand up was looking in the direction of Oscar, but Oscar comes out on top. Offerman. Oscar just survives there. Is he going to get the kill on Offerman? We've seen Offerman in the last game put a satchel on their 4th point for 82 AD and taken out it with the satchel. What will he do here? He is only a rifleman for now. It it is looking like a comfortable defense from a Hamlet so far. Ryan Albertus coming back. We're seeing Mevans. Mevans goes down to Offerman. Rhino gets revenge. (116) Full control of AA network there. Satchel and Starlord will try to take that back. They need to take that back if they're going to push onto Pierce Farm. We're seeing a little bit of a push here. Jockey has got 3 players in front of him. Benji misses its shots. Jockey is a great shooter, but he does get one. One is enough. Crusader running through the open road. He regrets that instantly. HP might catch this OP here. If he goes any closer, and he does. Torfisk all alone in the wheat field. Satchel down on the 116. Miek and Torfisk cross fast, but Torfisk is watching. And he gets the kill. Cavalier doesn't look towards the shots though. Big push from WTH on that southeast side. But they're met with heavy 116 infantry. Torfisk knows he's all alone. So just staying alive is better. Even though he is laying down. That's all he can do. They are aiming for him. Trying desperately to find him. Gecko is looking, searching. Grenades going out. APK, will he be the next victim? Recon plane coming up. Over at Hamlet. For Botterer. Fully defended. Over at Hamlet. Curious George has got a few. He takes one. Oh, so close. Absolutely close. We're seeing a nice straight line. Will we see an Oscar strafe? A good angle for him. We'll see. Torfisk goes down. Troch is also there. Cav on the right. Botterock on the left. Bohemian comes back. Troch is down. Heidi is behind. A very high defensive push there from 116. Since looked like he was just misunderstood the object and shot a rocket at a dead op. We're actually seeing a Stuka and an accurate hit for Botterock on the tank. Absolutely dangerous. Got to keep those tanks moving now that that new commander ability is there. If you stay long, I think it takes about 21 seconds before that, by the time it's placed by the commander and for it to land. So got to keep on your toes. But look at this. 116 have pushed right out in the middle of nowhere. They're going to get caught with Frutan and Harris and Bohemian behind. Torfisk is there. Frutan is in the front. What is he going to do? He's going to search. He's about to rocket. And he was caught instantly. He does see the garrison though. That has been marked. Should have been marked. I won't see it. But they've got a good angle here. Salat pushes. Torfisk might get the kill. No, he's not looking. Salat tried his luck. Duba's here. Both searching for Salat. Salat is watching with Hawkeyes. Duba's down. Take this OP and it pushes WTH back right to the beginning. And it does. It goes down. Absolutely tough, but fantastic work from the 116. Now, House Gangster is in a great location over there. Torfisk comes in. We'll see what comes of that. No one looks like they've seen them. Think that they might have just taken down a garrison there with that rocket. So they might be onto him. Jockey is here. Gecko with an absolute banger of a shot there. Goes right, takes one. Goes left, takes another one. Is anyone going to take him down? Orbit and Godfella. Gecko does it again. Now look at this. This is good. We've managed to get round. Who is actually in here? House Gangster. House Gangster gets out. And does he manage to get garrison up? He takes down the supplies. 116 might, if they're watching the map closely, might see that. So we'll have to wait and see. There is already supplies down though. HP. Absolutely just mowing anything that comes near him. He pushes. Look at this. He's mounted. He got one, but Zvin gets him. Manusa and Calgon. Benji in the corner. Zvin needs to actually look behind. Gecko down. APK goes right. Mick goes left. Bottle look at this as the commander leading the charge straight into Hamlet. He's surrounded by Satchel, Gates, and a dead person now. A lot of players are pushing this. House Gangster and his OP has gone down in H5, just in around this area here. That is unlucky. Rock searching through the field. Satchel and Blanca there. Blanky's pushing in the open field. He might get caught. He crawls. Gates is here though. He hears the shots. Gates is pushing. Gates is gonna get him. Gates does. Barlord and Chris. Chris goes down. Belos, Monkey, Zark against Bubblebeard. Jockey goes down to the MG on our left. Supported by a German tank. Absolute wide flank from the WTH, all the way pushed back into C5 just to get around. They'll look to try and get some garrisons on the way there, but Torfisk has got a few again. Torfisk is absolutely up for the game here. Gecko is as well, and Gecko gets the kill. What bit takes Gecko out. This is probably the least amount of players I've seen from 116 in this point since the beginning of the game. Half an hour ago already, and it's been half an hour already. That's how tense it's been. It's gone so quick. Maynard actually has got behind here. This is dangerous. He's seen the garrison. It's marked for him. What is Botterrock going to do here? Maynard peeps. Oscar's down. Crowd Killer and Benfield using any obstacles that they can just to survive. Maynard does need to go down though as he pushes. Grenades coming. We're seeing a bombing run. It does. Oh. 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 Botterrock. Taking out the RT. I mean, forget. I was going to say forget AT rockets. Forget tank RTing or tank sniping the RT. Just use a bombing run. Absolutely using a bombing run. But the bullets are coming thick and fast here for Jagged. Let's have a little look to see how we're getting on. Floran and Blue got a few defenses up. Barbed wire. And we're seeing some AT rockets. Here we come. Another one. Yes. Yes. What a hit. Oh. You just have to appreciate shots like that. In comes another one. And it's looking like it's going to be the left side. Blue, it's your turn. Oh, I'm out of here. No, no. Wow. Appreciate that. No matter what team you are, it's great. We're seeing RT rockets on enemy AT rockets on the RT. We're seeing bombing runs on the RT. And we're also seeing a cap here at Pierce Farm. How are they going to get on? Now, if your blood is not pumped right now, then I have no idea what will. Brutan, what's he up to? Cav is coming. Cav might get. Oh, I've tried it. Are we going to see a satchel? Duro and Fruitin taking both corners. Starting to cap once again. And we see the Garrison and OP there. But little do they realise that that was the time for them to push. Throw a grenade. Throw anything. Put a satchel. Oh, Fruitan just pushes out at the wrong time. He is absolutely surrounded. Is he? No way. Oh, look at this. Alex trying to shoot. Goes it. Is this the moment? Fruitan takes. Is there going to be a spawn? Fruitan's on the Garrison. Over here at Piers Farm. It goes down. Gecko, the deadly player, is here. He is the only player here. Duba's down. It is 1v1. Gecko's coming. Gecko pushes away. Benji wants to come back to try and get a Garrison up. They need more support here from WTH. Wow. Oh, wow. Brutan. Just making sure that nothing else comes of this. He might actually get Benji. And he does. Good shot. But he's getting engaged by Manusa. And unfortunately goes down. Great attack from 116. Extremely deady. But just couldn't find that extra mile that they needed to go. Kugu is here. Just get caught as he was pushing by Alex. That was a bit of a nervous push for 116 there. Having the Garrison and the OPs down. But they defended it very, very well. Sergeant Rico takes Miak out. But no. Monkey on the building takes Sergeant Rico out. Dark was overlooking though. Kaylee against Chronic. More like Bayram. Chronic was looking, but doesn't see. Enormous, Godfella and Reform looking like they want to take the tank round. I haven't seen much of the 116 tank since the beginning of the game. They had a tremendous push. In fact, is that one in the corner? No, it's a tractor. Since the beginning of the game. But where are they hiding now? Paris is alive. Beat Tony. Crossing the road. It's been marked. He's marking a tank. What is about to happen now? I see no tanks. Pushing. WTH. Yes, they are losing 3-2, but they do have a good surround of the point here. They're just picking it off, and when they find their time, they will push. But at the moment, I don't think that they will be worried about how the game is going. They know that a lot can happen in 49 minutes remaining. It's going to be a tough point though, and a tough push for them. Orbit is close to Peter's farm. Gates is in the middle against Gecko and Rambo. Doesn't look like there's actually a garrison on the point there. Reformed Enormous and Godfella are trying to take hits on the point here. They've got a decent angle. In fact, where is this garrison? Where is this garrison actually? I don't see nothing. Frutan and Orbit inside the point. And it's looking decent. Not strong enough, but absolutely decent here. Monkey coming from behind. Frutan left alone in the point again. Benfield gets the kill. Heidi, Torfist, spawn in. Offerman might get Heidi. He does. Torfist needs to be careful. If Offerman gets any closer, the OP will go down. Torfist pushes him down. Duba's there. Doob. Does Duba trip over a rocket or a rock? What happened there? But have a look at this. Barbed wire. That was built by 116, 100%. That's interesting. Makes it for a wider, much wider approach here. Rude against Frutan. Frutan goes down, but it wasn't by Reed. Offerman against Heidi. Heidi comes out on top for now. Gecko's coming behind. Catches Heidi as he was lying down. Chris is coming behind. WTH is going to lose the opportunity there. And the OP goes down to Chris. WTH getting their fingers in and around the point just enough so they have to bring the players back from the next point, the Hamlet. Gates caught and he probably aimed but just didn't fire quick enough. TLA is there. Everyone's in some sneaky positions. Recon plane coming up for 116. Diagonal line across both points. Sonny and Manusa just waiting to see who pushes first. Does look like Manusa. Sonny's watching. Will Sonny get the kill? Ooh. I was wondering what was going to happen there. It does look like a bombing run over Hamlet. Let's have a quick look. Diagonal one on cross. Reinhardt will go down. Kaylee goes down to Luke. Luke goes down as well. And it also looks like the garrison went down as well. Chronic and Starlord will be eager to get that up. Chris should be going down. Oh, he just survives there in the building. Well, Meist, he's just sniping them from the roof of this building here. He's got a good angle on that point. Starlord should be going down. Oh, he just ducked in time. Hey, he missed his shot. The opportunity has gone. German, Calf Babe, and Campo. The pretty much recruit tank here to defend and doing a fantastic job. Okay, he's put an OP up. This is now dangerous. Mevins is down. Luke is surviving. We're seeing a cap from 116. We're also seeing no garrisons close on this point. Bombing run coming in on Hamlet. It should cover the main road. It's a decent bombing run from Oscar. Hopefully. And praying that he gets a few kills. Landing very shortly. Monkey should be landing on his head. Monkey goes down. Standout might survive. Velos should go down. Haley should go down. OP should have gone down as well. How did the OP survive there? It was a good bombing run. But unfortunately, the OP is still alive. Offerman, one of the main players for 116 is down. Haley pushes. OP down, but they still spawn. It was only a recon. OP. But another hit from that tank in that building should clear him up. And there it was. Belos just survives. Well defended from the defensive guys and the tank. Which way is TPK going? Which way is he going? Is he coming this way? He is. He is. And who is going to come out on top of this two? Orbit or APK? Orbit. Good job. Oh, and look at that. So close to a garrison where we can just see the AT cannon sneakily built where Miak is. Absolutely dangerous. Who is this over here? Trotch about to build an attacking garrison top north of Pierce Farm, but goes down to Benji. Will they be able to spawn again here and get that up? Benji pushes Harris. Harris goes down. OP still alive. Benji Benji pushes. And OP down. Jockey takes out the commander. And takes out Alex. What else can he do here? Rhino absolutely suppressing him. Takes 3. Benji's the next one on his hands. Oh, Jockey on the roll here. Fantastic work. MG's still trying to catch him, but will leave Jockey in that height. Brutan, Harris and Benfield wanting to push, but me, Chris and Gecko are behind. Rude is in front. This is a new thing now. Well, but I'd say new thing. It might not be. But everyone riding tanks. Just like the dragon riding the raptor. Dragon riding the raptor? The mouse riding the raptor. Just as Tanks Up is riding a 76 here. Torfisk unfortunately goes down. "35 minutes remaining for the game. It is so close, so tight. No one's flanking from 116, which is good in perspective of WTH. Got Maynard on the right against Benfield. Benfield pushes away. Maynard still being a little bit of a nuisance behind here. He managed to catch the Garrison earlier and take it down. But it looks like Rap might actually look to try and take a shot at this retreating tank. Let's keep an eye on him. Brutan down and Bohemian down. Rap needs to be careful here. And in fact, he actually needs to get and face the other way. Here he goes. Now is the time for Rap. I don't think Rap wants to go for it. Too interested in taking down the Axis players. Bohemian absolutely going to get caught here. And Rep goes down. On the right side of the map, Sonny and TLA against Manusa, HP and Sakatov. TLA might get shot from the right here. Let's have a look. TLA goes down. HP pushes. Supported by the tank as well. Not good. Sonny so close to a Garrison. Unfortunately goes down. Ooh. Recon coming up for Butter Rock. Looking like over the hamlet. Maybe he's got time for a bombing run. He wouldn't have seen much, only maybe about 3, maybe 4 players on that. But he would have seen a tank though, so he might throw a bombing run in. Doesn't look like it just yet. Thought I was hearing something. Yep. Oh, I thought it was on the tank. It made sense for it to be on the tank. That was an old one. Thankfully, that tank moved just inside or outside of that circle. We might see one more of those left from Butter Rock. Does look like actually tanks up. Might be on top of a tank there. He is just right in front of us. The tank is facing. Oh, it's hit straight away. Tank sub is just watching the engagement there from the top. Tank goes down from 116. Have just protecting his garrison here. I don't know if House has seen that yet, but just keeping an eye on it. He knows it's red, but he might just go clear as House pushes away. Benji comes in, but Cav might see House here. .76 here to also defend that. Budika against Calgon. Budia gets the quick kill. Finn and Alex. Alex doesn't push yet. He's inside the building. Zvin might see. He's watching. And gets the kill. Crap. Is within touching distance here of the point. I think he might have just... No, not taken down the garrison yet. Gates is here to defend. Cavida in the open field there, just by one particular object before he can push. It's going to be a dangerous push for him now. Mevins gets the kill. Wide flank from 116 on the northwest side. Mevin goes down to RT. Bubblebeard all alone at the top there on the right side, right up there. RT's getting very accurate. Long shot from Evans for the RT. Oh, he goes down. Payback for trying to hit 116 players. Absolutely. So little players from one WTH here. Now, this could get interesting. We've got 2 tanks right here from WTH. Are they gonna team up and push the point? Now's the time WTH will start to get a bit nervous. 25 minutes remaining. Something magical needs to happen. And it needs to happen pretty soon. Because it's going to be a very, very tough point to cap. Heidi is inside the point here. Has he done a satchel? He has not. I'm not seeing a garrison. From 116. Gecko is coming. Last time Heidi died to Gecko. Now Gecko catches. Heidi died to Gecko. Now Gecko dies to Heidi. And Miek is there as well. Rambo is just watching Heidi as he pops. Heidi's desperate. He wants to. And he knows exactly where he is, Rambo. Now he goes for the push. Lobs a grenade. Heidi's in trouble. And he gets shot by APK. Strafing run gonna come in. Nope. Missed the 2 tanks. In comes the tank. WTH are in a good position here. They've got a few players pushing a point constantly. One tank is about to hit the main road, but I think there is already a tank there and waiting. Keep a quick eye. I want to see. You can just about see that. Yes, you can just about see in between that tree post there. Let's have a look. There it is. Any step here from Reformed Godfella is going to get hit. But he doesn't see. One hit to the tank. Oh. 116 got the better tanks today. Or tanking better, shall I say. Arlo pushes, Benfield pushes, through 10 again. Another tank goes down in the far corner there. 1 for 1 now. Who is going to get that tank on the middle of the road though? Campo repairs. Light tank pushing. Straight round. Frutan has got a few players in front of him. Three tanks here for 116. At 75. A 76 in the distance. And a Stuart on the left. Supplies coming down. Schmidt-K's will defend them well. Alex is marking this tank here. We'll start to see a push from the left. Where has that tank gone? 80 rock. Misses. Something needs to happen. One tank where tanks up is. One tank just on the side behind the bush as it starts to creep round. Both tanks looking to push at the same time, but we've also got another tank here. 2v2, we're back in the game. Botterock absolutely 100% marked that tank for the rest of them. He has another 10 minutes of the dive bomber, whatever they're called, on cooldown. And the tank starts to push. One going wide, one staying as bait. Since wants to come for one of these. Heidi needs to be careful. Since gets the hit. Heidi wants to defend it. Oh, Heidi's going to be absolutely pissed. Tries to defend his tank. The tank takes his own player out. Schmidt-Case is there, but he's not to worry about. He can't do anything to the tank. Another WTH tank goes down. Whoa, 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 lag. We're all good. We're all good. "17 minutes remaining. One garrison goes down where Belos just was. Will will 116 finally capture Hamlet? Will they take it to a 4-1? They've been teasing WTH over here for since the beginning, but WTH are doing the exact same over at Piers Farm. Who is going to end up victorious? 15 minutes left to start the cap. Please away. Can I keep up with it? Oh. Doesn't get anyone on that one. We're expecting the next one. Here we go. Floran. Oh my god. I don't even think there's going to be anything left of his body. Yeah. Because that was an accurate hit. Where's his body? In Valhalla. That's where it is. Oof. Jockey against chest. Rhino's also there. He goes down to the 76. Having 2 tanks on Pierce Farm is incredibly dangerous. Gobros heard the movement of Frutan. Frutan absolutely saved, and with that shot, he's gonna take out the garrison. Whoever saved Frutan with the most amazing defensive shot I have seen in Hell Let Loose. What fantastic timing that was, and down goes the garrison. And if Frutan can take out this tank, it's going to be even better here. Satchels on! Satchels on! Now, the best ideal scenario for Frutan right now is for both of the tanks to get so close to each other, he's going to take them both out. And it is looking that way. I am pulling my chair back because I am about to scream. Here we go. Is he going to take them both out? They push away at the sit. Oh. Oh. I was rooting for it. I was about to lose my voice. That was going to be epic. I know. Puts 1,001 bullets into Duba. Gates. Gates revenge though. Cav is riding the light tank. 13 minutes left, and it does look like WTH is getting ready for the ultimate push. One tank is down. Cav's still riding the light one. We can see a garrison just where Rhino is. Chesk throwing up a flare, which will catch Orbit, Bohemian Man Harris, maybe even Torfisk. 2 tanks coming in. Heidi is on behind one, and then one is also on the road. This is going to be an extremely tense 10 minutes now. Recon plane coming up over Piers. I think if you need to go for that toilet, I'd go for it now, because shit's about to happen. Tanks getting held up by HP. Redcon and Balos. We're seeing a bombing run here. It looks like it's over Hamlet. Monkey pushes. Ritter pushes. Mevans goes down to the rocket, getting splattered off the back of his wall. This, like I said, is going to get interesting. Monkey wants to throw a grenade. Ryan out. Oh, how did the grenade not get the OP? Sergeant Rico is here. He loves the satchel. Is he going to satchel his own point? Ritter. Catches one. Good defending. Zark is there. And he also gets the kill. Campo, Cap, and German defending the point here. Ritteru wants some action. One hit. Can he finish it off with another? You take the tank out, you might capture the point here. Smoke coming down from 116. I'm expecting Oscar goes down. I'm expecting an airhead to attack with. Weltmeist goes down. Babe and his tank are all alone here. Chronic trying to get in, and he is succeeding so far. Zark, goodbye. Thank you for joining. He goes down. So does Kaylee. Defended very well. 9 minutes remaining. Let's get back onto the attack. Have a little look. The garrison is still there at Pierce Farm. Hardy and Salet go head to head. Salet comes out on top. Good arty hits. But a tank is coming in for Duba. Oh, Duba sees the light. He sees the light. Is he going to go for it? Tanks up. Rides the tank once again. Oh, but Duba goes down. We're about to see the dive bombers, whatever you call them, but it is a little bit too late on the tank as it pushes out. Orbit goes down. Salet wants to throw another grenade. Over to Harris. Just falls short. Vince is on the building. Overlooking. Orbit is there. Zark is on the right. Heidi straight away down. Zark takes the OP. Orbit is all alone. Orbit is just absolutely happy just to stay alive. That's all that he needs to do. Just stay alive. And then when he's found the right time, put the OP up. Whoa! An audacious airhead landing. from Oscar. Try and see the blueprint. There is the blueprint. And it is so close to that garrison. If it lands, we'll see. Would they need some sort of cover on it though? And we're going to see a... Here we go. Here we go. It's coming. The tank should clean it up. Wherever it goes down ahead. Head down though, regardless. Garrison's still alive. Tank was completely watching it though. Seeing a bit of a contestment here at Hamlet. Nothing too crazy. Maynard against Luke. Or Lucan, sorry. Oh, Maynard saw him. But Lucan was on the trigger, waiting. Under 2 minutes. Sorry, just over 2 minutes here to get on a point, and you can see it already. It's going to be a very, very tight end to this game. 2 tanks here again for 116 defending. It's going to be extremely tough. WTH absolutely pinned in here. RT will be landing on them very shortly. Flare gun coming up. Jockey, Brutan, Godfella. Not Godfella anymore. Oh. A long hit from there. Another flare gun. And Star-Lord goes down. Frutan jumps the road. Alex catches him before he even touches the floor. One minute 20 seconds. Put your drink down. Put your food down. Sit on the edge of your seat. Because it's happening. And it's happening on the wrong side of the point. It's Hamlet getting caught. Maynard Cayley against Enormous. Garrison's still alive. Enormous is down. But reinforcements from Bertus right now, and the commander himself. 4v3 here. But I'm losing my breath. It's at Piers Farm. Alex against Harris. Torfisk is down. Can anyone get Alex before it takes your OP? Bizoy is laying down. Bizoy goes down. Jockey goes down as well. Sergeant Rico, come on. Sergeant Rico saves the OPs. Star-Lord again dying to the RT. In comes a tank. Sergeant Rico has got the satchel loadout. 1 minute 20 seconds. It is safe to say that 116 will be winning this game, and you have to hand it to him. It was a tremendous performance from 116, defended extremely well, and the one major influence of that point that was taken at the beginning was that tank or that transport truck getting taken down at the beginning, which allowed 116 to get more bodies into the point and finally cap it. They've held the game from start to finish. We have seen some cap in the next point, capping in Pierce Farm, but nothing fully under the way. Defensive tanks from 116, defensive infantry from 116 have been top of the game. What a performance. Commiserations to WTH. They tried and tried. They did not give up, which is tremendous from them. But an absolutely great win from 116 and Botterock and his team. They started to cap a little bit, but that's all that matters. 116 leading 3-2. Have a little look at these points because I'm feeling that we have some big ones here. APK, PZ, oh, that's the tank one. Another tank high score. Kaylee with 689. Have a quick look to see what else got. Jagged with 599. I think he was RT. Didn't get everyone. Wow, 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 wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen an epic game, but it is not over just yet. Stay there because we are going to have the commanders joining us very, very shortly for what they thought about the game. Stay tuned. Great game. We'll have the commanders in with us very, very shortly. While we sit here and relax and just take a breath, take a drink. That was tremendous. Very, very well played from both teams. Absolutely dangerous from them both. Thank you very much for all the follows. Thank you very much for all the subs. 2 amazing raids from Daz Alberg and Mr. Nitro. Thank you very much. Hello to all of you guys that have just joined. That was great. Absolutely great. Now we just wait for the commanders. Botterock, Oscar, and Chronic all here very soon. Let me just okay. So we always aim to see like melee kills, satchels, good tank play, nice bombing. We saw all of it apart from the melee kill, but I think from what we've seen in the game, it was tremendous. the transport truck that went down at the beginning had a major impact into the game. Wow. And we have the one and only Chronic. Hello.
Yeah.
And we have Oscar here. Hello to you.
Okay.
Wow. Tough game.
Yeah.
Disappointed, I can hear from your voice.
Disappointing. Just probably in the nature. Like we know how strong 116 are, and we prepared for how strong 116 are, but it seemed like we never got a foothold after that truck at the start, to be honest. Which is the most disappointing fact. We had a lot of time to reset and never sort of really got it by the scruff of the neck, but that's the nature of the game sometimes.
Yeah, it definitely looked like 116 knew exactly where they were to fire from the beginning, because they had 3 tanks pushing 3 different angles, and they were all firing. One down the road, one on the side, and one obviously hit your truck. That had a major impact in the cap. And then from there, like you said, it was very difficult for you to get back into.
Yeah, we knew they were going to do the snipe. We just didn't know quite where
Sorry
or
to
when.
know which one.
Is I won't say how. I mean, we've seen this map played so many times, and we knew the snipe was coming. Sometimes it's just so hard to predict, and I think, to be honest with you, Pierre's farm is just, with no copium involved, Pierre's farm is such a shitter for whoever doesn't cap it first.
Yeah.
It can, especially if you don't have SME behind it. You're in for a rough side. Even though I think Axis is favoured on that map, so
it is, especially for Pierre's farm. But they obviously turned the tide on that one. Oscar, great. Well, for me, it was a great performance from you. I think your team did a really, really challenging game there. They were trying desperately throughout the whole game. I saw that in and around the 20th minute mark, that's when you felt like this was the time to push. You had your infantry there, you had your tanks, 2 tanks getting up, ready to go push on the road. I think at that point, Frutan took down a garrison, so that point was coming your way. But with the sheer arty and the tanks that 116 were doing, just knocked you back ever so slightly. But how was that for you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we had decent OPs after we lost initial caps, and quite follow. Yeah, like 10 minutes after that, probably. We had like good OPs and good presence. But yeah, then we tried that and it failed.
Your bombing run that came down, I think it was around the 7th minute mark left of the game.
Yeah.
It just it was it was to save the airhead, wasn't it? But it was maybe about 10 meters away from their garrison. If you went north slightly, you would have hit that garrison. But there was a tank waiting, and it moved out of the way, so it wouldn't have survived anyway. But it was a very, very close one.
Valiant effort, last push kind of thing.
It was cheeky, I've got to give you that. But it looked actually promising, because when I saw that the airhead was going down, there was only one player in the point, and obviously I didn't see the OPs. So that player got taken out as the airhead was coming in, but then they started spawning on that garrison, and then it didn't look good. Did you feel like
they didn't have much presence in their cap sector at that point? I think.
No, you had.
We noticed a few times that they didn't have much presence in their cap sector, but the issue was we couldn't really push an advantage onto that purely because the map control was at that point really, really insanely good. And I'm pretty sure that without taking anything away from our tanks, their tanks on the day won the battle. In terms of, towards that end, I think there was 376s up towards our final push, and you're just sort of running your head into a brick wall at that point.
Absolutely, completely right on that one. Their tanks were working in twos. I remember when you had one tank, and I think it was Calf Babe, and I'm sorry, I forgot the rest of the team, but they were in one tank on that main road. They were going right, and they split their tanks, and one went left, one went right, and they both came into him. So, very, very tough. A Bottle Rock, hello, how are you?
Hey together, thanks. Well,
How are you feeling on your win?
Completely stressed out. Holy shit.
I'm glad we're both feeling that then.
Yeah, definitely chronic.
But
Well played, guys.
And if the game had 10 minutes more, I'd peed myself. Holy shit.
I have to say now, we've played 116 on SMDM. I don't know how many times on both sides, and every time it still feels like I've ran a marathon after.
Definitely.
no matter
Definitely chronic.
no matter what side I play, no matter what point it is in the mid, like it just, I cannot wait to go to bed now.
Totally great game.
Do you think it's like the best rival that you two have? Because you're always going to have a tense game.
It's hard to say. Everyone's different.
The best rival I would say for us is Core. That's by far the hardest rival that we have.
Okay.
But yeah, it has very, very long tradition to play against WTH, and in earlier time we had zero chance. But yeah, in the last half a year, I would say it really switched. That we are on the same level. I would say the 4 teams on the top. So DC, Core, WTH, and we are very, very similar. And
I'd like to add one more to that. Actually, I think there's top 5 teams that are all very close, and I'd like to include Trigger in that. I think all five of those teams are insanely good at the minute. Not to
100%.
call us insanely good, but I think all 5 of those teams on the right day can beat each other.
True, but I mostly think about European teams, so I mostly forgot the Asian teams and American teams, because it's not that funny to play against them because of the ping, and that changed so many in this game. So if you have the server, you're much more lucky than are able to pick first.
Yeah. Potter, I want to take you right back to when it began, right back to when the game just the barriers went down.
Yeah.
How did you feel? Because you must have heard something to say that their transport truck just went down from the beginning. Did you get that?
Yeah, one of Maynard stuck it, but it was unfortunately, but it's not that hard for us if he stucks. But yeah, it would have made the game a little bit easier for the start. But yeah, it's not that different, I would say. It was more important than that Kyle was able to get one of the transport trucks out.
Yes. And I think that definitely secured your place in that point there, especially with you had 3 tanks right at the beginning pushing each different angle. 2 of them went directly into the point. 1 even tucked around the bush just to help with the cap. So, but did you feel at any point in the game that you was actually going to go 4-1 up to WTH? Because at points you did start to cap.
We had 1 chance when I dropped our airhead and our bombing run on the cap, but I guess I missed the garrison. But yeah, that was the only.
No, I think you got the garrison done.
The garrison,
yes,
yeah,
it went down.
I don't actually know what happened to the airhead. In all honesty, I don't know whether there was some. Don't know whether it was friendly fire, whether we got it. Something happened to it.
Us neither. But yeah, it was the only situation where I thought that we could do a 4-1.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard if you have these splitted or switched next caps to get them. If it's a team that is on the same level, it's nearly impossible to get it, because you have to move that far away from your own cap, and then you're getting in danger that you lose your own cap. But on that level, you just play the safe 3-2, then going for the 4-1.
Absolutely. You also had, I'm going to say, I feel like you might have quenched your butt at one particular point, because WTH actually got into the point. They had infantry behind your point. Your garrison did go down, and there was no one around you to hold back. Did you think that you might have lost it? I think it was around the 35th, maybe 40th minute mark.
roundabout. But no, I didn't even have to use the reinforce. So we had this also available, and we had very much control over the right side of the map. And yeah, it was a little bit struggle at the start when we knew, okay, there are some one squad in the hard cap, but we also had two tanks at the backside, so it was good to handle.
Yes, and you also had infantry. I want to say at the top of Semery de Mont, where the buildings kind of stop and then it goes up. You were kind of holding that area there, so if you were losing, you did have the defensive flank from behind them to hold up, which obviously worked numerous times on WTH. Oscar and Chronic, you have got 38 next week. How do you think that's going to go?
We've got 2 games next week.
Oh yes, ECL as well.
Yeah,
STDB.
In all honesty, it's hard to say. We're going to do the map ban straight after this. So until I know what the map is, it's hard to say. I don't like SMDM.
If you don't win the game against 38, I'm really disappointed, Chronic.
But what normally happens is we get a nice kick at the ass after a game like this, and we'll probably go on a little unbeaten streak now. Hopefully, that's a bit of copium there for you. But obviously, 38 for still a top team as our STDB. We'll take it with full seriousness now. We do want to rotate a little bit because we've had a lot of games in a short space of time, and it's only going to get more intense now, especially with potentially 6 games a month, seasonal just around the corner. So we want to make sure that everyone's getting a chance, everyone's getting a run out, if you will, and keep it nice and warm. We've got a lot of, even in the roster today, it's a new look, almost WTH from what some teams would be used to seeing before. So it's going to take some time, but I think we're overall happy with where we are, but we still got a long way to go.
What's your second opponent?
STDB on the Sunday, so we're going a full German weekend.
I would prefer that weekend.
Botterock,
you have
after.
Oh,
sorry.
no,
2 weeks. 2 weeks after that, we've got Core and Trigger, so in the same weekend. So we deserve this one.
We have a double DC weekend.
That's gonna be tough. That is.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say who I'm rooting for in that one, but you can probably guess.
Botterock. Now, next weekend, you have got Raptors in DC. Now, DC did lose to WTH last weekend, 4-1. WTH capped in like the last third, maybe second minute, as a clutch to make it 4-1. It was a very tough game between them. How do you think that game will go out for you? Seeing as you just won against WTH.
I really don't know. The HCA match, I can't tell you because we haven't banned as well. So at ECL, if I'm not completely wrong, we play... Which map do we play? Can't tell you. But yeah, it will be two hard games against DC. And WTH had the... big plus at their game that they had a very good start and got the mid cap, and then were able to get at the last minute the 4th cap because DC over-aggressed a little bit. And yeah, but I'm not sure. It will be a 50-50 against DC.
Well, I think the only thing I can say to you all is very best of luck in your next games and upcoming in HCA.
Same to you.
And going forward. But absolutely tremendous game.
Thanks for casting as well. I can't wait to watch it back, to be honest. I'm sure it's an absolute banger of a cast as always.
Are you sure you want to watch it?
Now that you're up to like 250 views, so
yes,
really good
wow,
shit, man.
that's massive, absolutely massive. All right, well,
the big plus, if you're streaming with 30 minutes delay, all the team players will be in the stream after the game.
Yes, I've also just got a raid from Mr. Nitro of 83 and Daz Alberg of 29, so that's a huge, big thanks to those two guys as well. I am going to leave you guys. That has been an absolute tremendous point there. But just to throw it off there, just a little look at of the game. Bottle Rock, you threw an a bombing run down on WTH's RT. And on the reverse of that, I saw 2 rockets, I cannot remember the name, went over to your RT and absolutely annihilated one particular player that he actually vanished from the map. It hit him so accurately.
But
So-
I destroyed their nodes. They prepared for not getting destroyed from our tank, and yeah, therefore I have to throw the bombing run on their artillery.
Well, thank you very much, all of you, and thank you for joining. I'll leave you and speak to your rest of your teams. But best of luck.
Thanks for casting, no.
No worries. Thank you all.
Yeah, thanks.
Wow. Wow, what a game. Tremendous game there from both teams. I just hope you did not miss any of that. But if you did choose to miss that game, we knew it was going to be good. But if you chose to miss it for whatever reason, then keep an eye on YouTube, because I will make highlights of the game. It will probably be the whole game as a highlight. So it's going to be a long one. But stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for everyone that has followed, subbed, graded, just even watched this game. I hope you enjoyed yourself, because I certainly have. Thank you very much, every single one of you. And from me to you, it's good night.